Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Rob's Rig. So I thought it'd be a good time to update what you actually can negotiate off the price, the MSRP, of a new Jeep Wrangler. And you know, what I've noticed over the years is Jeeps always give a ton off, right? It's like they price their vehicles way high, I guess hoping that some folks will come in and just settle for MSRP, pay the figure, and they make a little extra gravy, right? But a lot of people, like me, like to negotiate on that price, right? So let's just find out, what can you expect to negotiate off of the MSRP for a new Jeep Wrangler today? It says here, you can generally expect to negotiate between 5 and 10% off of MSRP for a new Jeep Wrangler. Now, I would say you ought to really shoot for that 10%. I think 5 on a Jeep Wrangler is probably pretty darn low. It goes on to say, because national inventory is currently healthy with over 45,000 units on lots, dealerships have significant motivation to drop prices to clear space, especially on standard trims like the Sport S. Of course, we've got the Willys. I've had the Sport S before, and I gotta say it's perfectly fine. You just start adding more and more options and cost as you move up, of course. It says here, your negotiating potential depends heavily on the buying strategy you use. Standard negotiation ranges. Average lot buyer. The average buyer negotiating a sitting vehicle secures between 4.8 to 5.3% off of MSRP. And roughly, and this is an average, that's $2,100 to $2,300 in savings. I know you can do better than that. I've done better than that myself. The dealer invoice target. What is a dealer invoice really? I mean, do you really know what dealers pay? And I always found it funny in the past when buying any vehicle that dealers would say, we'll show you the invoice. Well, how do you know what the hell they're showing you? It's an invoice for something. I don't know. Anyway, it says the dealer invoice target. Savvy negotiators completely ignore the MSRP sticker and negotiate down to the dealer invoice price, which sits roughly 5% below MSRP. High volume factory orders. If you're willing to custom order your vehicle and wait for it to be built, certain high volume forum preferred brokers, such as, it gives a couple here, I'm not going to name them because I don't know how they are, aggressively offer 7 to 10% below invoice, which can equate to 10 to 15% off of MSRP. And I'd be curious to know, anybody out there ever gotten 15% off of MSRP? That's a pretty good price, I think. Negotiation targets by trim, base models. According to recent transaction data and marketing pricing analysts, these are realistic out-the-door target price ranges before factoring in tax, title, or regional dealer add-ons. So this will give you a good, benchmark to shoot for if you happen to be in the market for a new Jeep Wrangler. Trim level, Sport, average MSRP, $38,000 plus. Realistic target price, $36,200 to $37,000. Sport S, $42,500 plus. And of course the plus is always all the add-ons, right? Window tint, warranty packages, seating protection, tire protection, window protection, theft protection, you name it. They've got everything for it, right? It says here that the realistic target price on the Sport S is $39,800 to $44,700. The Willys. Now this is interesting because that's what I have. It says here $46,500. I think the sticker on mine was around $55,000. That was the MSRP. Says to shoot for $43,800 to $44,700. I think I was probably a little bit higher than that myself, but the price of the vehicle was higher to begin with as well. The Rubicon, $49,500 plus. Shoot for $46,300 to $47,300. And lastly, the Sahara, $51,500 plus. I doubt you could find a Sahara, or a Sahara rather, sitting on the lot for that. They're always higher. Shoot for $48,900 to $49,900. 3 strategies to maximize your discount. Here's the meat and potatoes, right? Number 1, leverage affiliate pricing. Join organizations that offer affiliate pricing. A qualifying membership gives you access to Stellantis affiliate pricing, granting an immediate baseline of 1% below dealer invoice price at a participating dealership. So that would really mean, because they had said earlier in this article, I guess, that you should shoot for 5%, so you'd be getting 6%, right? Negotiate completely via email. Do not walk into a showroom to haggle. Email the internet sales managers of 3 to 4 local dealerships. Ask for their absolute lowest out the door price on a specific vehicle and force them to compete against each other's numbers. You know, in my experience, that's probably the best way to go, because then you really find out where you're at, right? I mean, if Joe's going to give you $5,000 off and Fred's going to give you $2,000 off and Sally's going to give you, I don't know, $8,000 off, well, you can leverage them against each other with that info, particularly if you can get them to put something in writing. And that's why you need to do it via email, I guess, right? Lastly, watch the calendar. Dealerships face strict monthly, quarterly, and annual sales volume targets. Launching your negotiation text or email threads 3 days before the end of the month catches sales managers when they are most willing to sacrifice profit margins and hit their quotas. You know, I read the other day when I was researching a different vehicle that dealerships are given allocations of vehicles based on what they actually sold the previous year in that month. Now, the biggest month, I guess, is November-ish, because they're trying to get rid of all of the previous model year vehicles, and they want to be able to, I guess, get allocated for the new model years that next year that are coming out, right? So I would say probably, if you can wait or if you happen to be around that time frame, the best time to buy a Jeep is November, somewhere in that time frame, or maybe even the end of the year, December, something like that. Anyway, that's just a few tips, I guess, on how to negotiate, or that you can even negotiate, getting a new Jeep Wrangler below MSRP. And real quick, one quick story I want to tell you. My grandfather, back in the day, he would never negotiate pricing. Nothing. He would go in and pay sticker. Dealerships love that, right? Think of all the money he probably lost, even if he would have, I don't know, gotten $500 off the price over the years. I don't know what he was thinking. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know how your negotiating has been. What's the best deal you ever got on a Jeep Wrangler? I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.